Hello guys, how we doing? Welcome back to Free Hammers. It's Luke here, and the Premier League's back. The international is finally over, thank God. It bores me to tears. Yes, we've got an England team to be proud of now, but I just don't like it. I don't like international football, especially when West Ham are playing well and it's a team that I'm proud of. We're back, and we've got some signings to look forward to seeing, hopefully. And a team that we like playing in Southampton. We kick off at the St Mary's at 3 o'clock on Saturday. It's lovely. My favourite time to watch a West Ham game. You know, you have a little bit of lunch, put West Ham on, and it's 5 o'clock. You start getting ready for dinner and all that. Love it. Absolutely love 3 o'clock kickoffs. Anyway, this is the 178th meeting between the two teams. Southampton currently sitting in 13th. They've got 0 wins, 2 draws and 1 loss. And they're currently on 2 points. Their last game was against Newcastle, 2-2 draw. A game that St Maxim 40 had won for Newcastle in the 90th minute, only for them to concede a penalty on about the 94th minute, I believe. And then Will Price, a player I really, really like and we'll be talking about a lot in this video, put the penalty away to make it 2-2. They had a loss to Everton, so that's their only loss of the season. They've had a great 8-0 win win in the cup. And then their other draw came against Manchester United, which again, good, respectable 1-1 draw against Manchester United. You know, anyone would take a point against Man United, especially the team they've got now. They were very active in the transfer window, ins and outs. In terms of outs, Danny Ings left. Obviously, he went to Everton for 30 million. Also, there was Vestergaard obviously went to Leicester. Bertram went to Leicester as well. Lamina, good player, also left. And Minamino's loan came to an end. In terms of ins, to replace Danny Ings, Adam Armstrong was brought in, a player that West Ham were looking at a lot. You know, short guy, scored in his debut, been brought in to play with Che Adams. Obviously, they played a 4-4-2, so those two, you know, they can play together, which is good. I like him. Going to be a danger, going to be a threat for us. But we'll go a little bit more into that in a minute. Peru's come in, a left back from Liga 1. Laco, a centre back from Torino. As you know, guys, anyone who's watched my videos for years will know I'm not the best at pronouncing names. Theo Walcott returns. Man who's got a good record against West Ham, 19 games with 6 goals. And also, there was a few more, but the only other major one was El Yunus, a left winger from Celtic on loan. You know, so decent. You know, decent. They lost a few good ones, brought in some decent ones. Obviously, their manager, Ralph Hasenhüttl, the Austrian. I did well there, didn't I? I did well there. 36 win percentage. Loves to play the 4-4-2, as I said. You know, Che Adams, another player I'm a real big fan of. I like him. Wouldn't mind him at West Ham, Che Adams. Che Adams and Armstrong up top. And then you got Will Price and Romelu in the middle. Walcott's been playing on the right. So, yeah, it's quite... And you got Gineppo as well, left side. You know, they've got quite a bit of pace in there. But, you know, that's hopefully where we can expose it. We'll go into that in a minute. Like I say, their style of play is they like to attack on the left-hand side. Probably our stronger side. You know, obviously the left-hand side means that it's Soufal, you know, running, you know, defending that side. So quite strong on the right-hand side. From what I've been reading, you know, obviously we all know Will Price, probably one of the best free kick takers in the Premier League. Maybe just overtaken by Ronaldo now, potentially. But this guy's free kick accuracy, technique is just perfection. You know, the guy is ridiculously good. I would love him at West Ham. Absolutely love him. There's no surprise why Southampton, you know, fought so hard to keep him here this summer. They love to try and create long shot opportunities. That is, again, for someone like a Will Price, you know, real good striker of the ball. Che Adams is really good from range as well. So that's something we need to watch out on. But again, with the Soucek and the Rice sitting, I believe, you know, we can calm that, nullify that attack. Really good at the through ball. Again, not just his free kicks. He's really good in open play as well. He's fantastic at pinging the diagonal left and right. And he's got the eye, you know, that perfect pass. I call it like, you know, like the Modric, the Fabregases. Just got that eye for the pass. Yossi Benayoun was so good at it as well. And, you know, these players are really hard to get. And he's perfect at it. Again, Will Price all over that. Transitions, they're really, really good. When they lose possession, you know, they're very, very good. They all drop back. They all work hard. They're very, very good. They get the ball back really, really quickly. You know, that's something, you know, we've got to be up for it. You know, this is not by any means a turn up and win game at all. But their weaknesses provide me with loads and loads of confidence, guys. In terms of their weaknesses, guys, this is all from, you know, Southampton forums and Southampton websites, you know, where you gather their information. So they list them as fouling. They foul a lot in dangerous areas. We know that our set pieces are good as well. Listen, I've discussed Ward Price, but let's take nothing away. Cresswell puts in a beautiful set piece when he gets it right. You know what I mean? His set pieces are fantastic. And we've got some absolute units in there, you know, with potentially Zuma, Soucek, Rice, Ogbonna, even Antonio, you know, the big guys who are all good in the air. Find it hard to protect leads. As I say, a couple of draws in there. They haven't won yet. Hopefully, you know, they don't win this weekend as well. They find it hard defending against the wings. You know, their left back and right back. You know, that's what they've been brought in. They're fairly new. They're right back and left back. I mean, that's probably our main strength. You know, that's where we attack. We always left and right. Bowen attacking on that side, and then if it's not working that side, we're easy to go to the left hand side with Ben Rama, Fornells, whoever's fitting in. You got Cresswell whipping them in. You got Sofel, Bowen. You know, we can double up. So with the weaknesses, you know, it matches our strengths, which is a good thing. And also the big one, guys. Any team that struggles with this is we always do well against aerial duels. That is one of their weaknesses. They're not that good in the air. We are fantastic in the air. Fantastic. One of the best teams in the league in the air. You know, I think we scored the most goals in the air and from set pieces. You know, we are all over our strengths. With Hassan Hutter as well. Against Moyes, he's played Moyes 3 times. 1 draw and a loss. Against West Ham, 1 draw and 5 losses. You know, a bit of a bogey team for him. Maybe we're a bogey team for Southampton as well. Last season it was 0-0 up there. Sorry, down there, isn't it? And we won 3-0 at the London Stadium. And last win there was a 1-0 win when a goal was scored from Sebi Haller. Looking at us, guys, there's a few changes I would make. I'm not saying Moyes will make them, but there's a few that I would make. I would like to see Areola in goal, and I'd like to see Zuma come in for Dawson as well. Might be harsh on Fabianski, but I thought, you know, he's a little bit of fault with the Crystal Palace goal. And I just want to see Areola. I do. You know, I want to see him. I want to. He impressed me loads last year for Fulham, and I want to see him in a West Ham shirt. I think Moyes personally will hold out, and we won't see him until the 16th against Zagreb. Let me know what you guys think on that one, whether you think that will be his debut. And then obviously Zuma has to come in. Zuma has to come in. You don't pay 30 million for a centre back and he don't play. Dawson was at fault for a couple of the goals the other day. You know, he's still got a big job to play at West Ham's, Dawson. I'm not one of these just a turncoat and like, oh, that's it, you see, he's West Ham's quiz done, he shouldn't be playing for West Ham. No, there will be games in Europe. There are games for him where you will need him, you know, against the, you know, the teams that stick it on you a little bit more, you know, like a Burnley and teams like that, where there's place for Dawson, there is. But at the moment, Zuma has to go in. There's no room for sentiment. We want wins. We need to get points on the board quickly, because when Europa League starts, our points could drop off. I'm not saying they will, but they could. And we need to make sure we've got much points on the board. If we can get a win and be on 10 points after 4 games, you know, you're a quarter of the way to safety. And then, as I keep saying, guys, once you've got that safety mark done, once that's gone, you can do whatever you want with the season, and it doesn't really matter what happens. You can relax and just concentrate then. Apart from that, guys, Rice and Soucek picked themselves. Fornells can't be dropped at the moment. One of our best players. Ben Rama's been excellent. Bowen needs a goal, but has still been really, really good. Antonio goes without saying. Listen, at the moment, best striker in the league at the moment, and hopefully goes on to win Player of the Month. Will we see Vlasic? Let me know how you pronounce it. Vlasic. For this video, I'm going to call him Vlasic. I think we will see him. I think he'll come off the bench about 65th minute. You know, that's Moyes' sort of sub timing. Who will come off, I don't know. That'll be very, very interesting. I think we will see him. He looks exciting. You know, incredibly good ball control. Loves a shot as well. Lovely finisher. So it'd be nice to see him. Will we see Krau? Maybe, depending on where the game is and what the result is at that point. He may be the substitution instead of Noble. You know, usually Noble might come on there to tick the game over. Maybe he'll bring on Krau, you know, just shore the midfield up. This is all dependent on where the match is at the time, you know, in terms of, are we winning the game, are we losing the game? So we'll see. I hope we do see Classic, so at least see him and Zuma at some point the weekend. Anyway, guys, I'm going to predict. I'm going to be bold. You know, usually I always predict West Ham to draw because I don't like predicting us to win because I don't like jinxing us. But yeah, I think we'll win this one. I do. I think we'll win 2-1. I expect them to score. You know, either Armstrong or Walcott. You know, players with good records against us. As long as we can keep the free kicks down and we can, you know, maybe double up on Ward-Prowse to stop him getting the ball. If we can, you know, nullify Ward-Prowse, you probably nullify Adams and Armstrong, hopefully, as well. Yeah, 2-1. 2-1 West Ham. I think Mickey will come in on his run as well. And maybe Ben Rama as well, getting in with a goal. But I'd love Fornells as well. I would listen, I'd love Fornells keep scoring. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for staying loyal with the channel. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button. If you've been here a long time and you haven't hit the bell, please hit the bell because, you know, as we know, we make loads of videos now. And I don't want you guys missing them because they're made for you. Anyway, guys, come on, you irons. Keep believing. Let's go.